Hello students, today we'll do exercise 1.4 questions 5 and 6. Question number 5.
So here the inter-industry, the two industries are depending on each other. So this table is given. Inter-industry flow of the product of two industries are given. So it is given industry X and industry Y. Users will be this side. It's a column matrix. And consumption, consumers you will write as a row matrix. So this matrix is given here. And domestic demand, the demand within the industry, that is given. It is not from outside. So within the industry is given as 50 and 30 units. The total output based on this demand is 120 and 60. So based on this domestic demand, the output is also given. So this is the table given. Determine the technology matrix. That means you have to find the matrix B. B is not given here. And test Hawkins-Simon condition for the viability of the system. So first we have to find the technology matrix B. Then we have to check the viability of the system using Hawkins-Simon condition. Then if the demand is changing, so this is the original demand, this is now changing to 80 and 40. This is changed as 80 and this is 40. The demand is changed as 80 and 40. Find the gross output. So the output will also change depending on the demand. The output will change, isn't it? So find the final output. That's the question here. So first let us find the matrix B. So to find the matrix B, it is B11. Let us write it as B11, B12, B21, B22. This is the matrix B. Now B11 is A11 by X. B12 will be A12 by X2. What is A11? So this is matrix is A11 is 30. Okay, A11 is 30. Read like this. A12 is 40. What is A21? The matrix A is given. A21 is 20. A22 is 10. What is X1, X2? The output. Don't by mistake take the domestic demand as X1, X2. Don't take this 50 and 30 as X1. X1, X2 is nothing but the output. X1 is 120. X2 is 60. So this is your X1, X2. Don't take this. So read the question. The total output. The output is the variable X1, X2 because output only is changing. So that is your X1, X2. So let us find B11. So A11 by X1, that is B11 is 1 by 4. What is B12? A12 40 by X2 is 60. So this is 2 by 3. Then B21 is A21 by X1. A21 by X1. A21 is 20 by X1 is 120. So that is giving you 1 by 6. B22 is A22 by X2. That is 10 by 60. That is equal to 1 by 6. So we found the matrix B. This is the technology matrix. The matrix B is called as the technology matrix. So let us write the technology matrix as 1 by 4, 2 by 3, 1 by 6, 1 by 6. This is your matrix B. So this is nothing but technology matrix. What is the next part? You have to test the Hawkins-Simon condition for the viability of the system. So that is the second part of the question. To check the viability of the system, what we should do? We have to find I minus B matrix. That is one identity matrix 1001 minus 1 by 4, 2 by 3, 1 by 6, 1 by 6. So subtract, you get 1 minus 1 by 4, 3 by 4, minus 2 by 3, minus 1 by 6, 5 by 6. The main diagonal elements are positive. Let us find I minus b determinant also, then we'll write both together. What is determinant of I minus b? Multiply this 3 into 5, 15 by 24 minus 2 by 18. So 5 by 8 minus 1 by 9. So 45 minus 8 by 72. So 37 by 72. So now you write both the conditions. What are the two conditions? The first condition is Hawkins-Simons conditions. Hawkins-Simons conditions. What are the two conditions? Main diagonal elements of I minus b are positive. What is the second condition? The determinant value is positive. The determinant of I minus b is positive. So both the conditions are satisfied. So you can write system is viable. So the system is viable. Now what we should do? The question is actually it's a 5-mark question. Now the domestic demand changes. The gross output, let us take it as X. X is the output. So we have to find X. That means that is nothing but I minus B inverse into the demand matrix. Okay, I minus B inverse into the demand matrix, where the demand is the new demand. Don't by mistake take the old one. Domestic changes to 80 and 40. That is your demand. So demand is 80, 40. 80 and 40. So we have to find now I minus B inverse. It is not equal to 0. We already got 37 by 72 is not equal to 0. So I minus B inverse exists. If it is not equal to 0, inverse we can find. So what is I minus B inverse? What is I minus B inverse? What is the formula to find inverse? What is A inverse? 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A. So 1 by I minus B determinant into adjoint of I minus B. That is 1 by, we already found the determinant as 37 by 72. That is reciprocal of this we have right here. Adjoint of I minus B, you know to write the adjoint. Interchange these two, change a sign here. So 5 by 6 plus 2 by 3, 1 by 6 and 3 by 4. So adjoint of I minus B is 5 by 6, 2 by 3, 1 by 6, 3 by 4. 72 by 37 reciprocal into 5 by 6, 2 by 3, 1 by 6, 3 by 4. So X is equal to I minus B inverse into the demand matrix. The demand is 80 and 40. So you have to multiply. First multiply, then divide by this. Don't bring this fraction inside. So just keep the fraction as it is. 37. Multiply by 6 into 85 into 80, 400 by 6 plus 80 by 3, and this is 80 by 6 plus 120 by 4. So that is equal to 72 by 37, 40 by 6 plus 80 by 3, 72 by 37, 560 by 6, and the second 40,000, okay, by question number 6. You are given the following transaction matrix for a 2-sector economy. This is given. So the sector, this is the producers. So 1, 2, sales, the consumers, 1, 2. The two industries are given here. 1, 2. The industries are named as 1, 2. And this is the matrix A. This is given and the demand is given and the gross output is also given. This is your X1, X2. The output is X1, X2. Remember that. Now write the technology matrix. Technology matrix is nothing you know to find now. Determine the output when the final demand for the output sector 1 alone increases to 23. Determine the output. The final demand for the output sector 1 is changed to 23. What about the second sector? It is 3 itself. It is not changing. From 13 it has changed to 23. So the demand is 23.3. So first step is we have to find the technology matrix B11. B11 is A11 by X1. If it is 1 here, you will write 1x1. B12 is A12 by 2x2. Okay, you can easily remember it. Then B21 will be A21 by x1. So this column we are dividing by x1, here x2. B22 is A22 by x2. So you can see here it is divided by x1, here divided by x2. So what is A11? A11 is this, for the first element is A11. A12 is the second element 3. A21 is 5. A22 is 4. And X1 is 20. Don't take this. This is the demand. Okay. X1 is 20. X2 is 12. So B11 is A11, that is 4 by 20. That is 1 by 5. B12 is A12, that is 3 by 12. That is 1 by 4. B21 is 5 by X1. X1 is 20. So 1 by 4. B22 is 4 by 12. That is 1 by 3. So write the technology matrix B now. That is, the technology matrix B is 1 by 5, 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 3. This is the technology matrix B. I minus B. Because you are going to check. So technology matrix is over. Now we have to check the Hawkins-Simon condition. To check the Hawkins-Simon condition, we have to find I minus B. So I minus B is nothing but 1001 minus the matrix B. 1 by 5, 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 3. So 1 minus 1 by 5 is 4 by 5 minus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4, this is 2 by 3. So it is positive here. The main diagonal elements are positive. This is the main diagonal. So it is positive. Now we have to find the determinant of I minus B. So determinant of I minus B is multiply 4 into 2, 8, cross multiply 4 into 2, 8 by 15 minus of, then multiply 1 by 16. So that is equal to 8 into 16, 128 minus 15 by 15 into 16, 240. That is equal to 113 by 240. This is greater than 0. So you write the two conditions. First condition is, since the main diagonal elements of I minus B are positive, you can see this is positive, and second condition, determinant of I minus B is greater than 0. Determinant of I minus B is also positive. So Hawkins-Simon conditions are satisfied. These are the two conditions. Therefore, the system is viable. This problem has a solution. So we have to find the output. The question is find the output, determine the gross output. So to find the output X, we need I minus B inverse into the demand. So I minus B inverse is 1 by determinant of I minus B into adjoint of I minus B. So 1 by 113 by 240 into 2 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 4 and 4 by 5. Adjoint of I minus B, how will you find? Interchange these two numbers and change the sign here. So it will become 2 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 4 and 4 by 5. So 2 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 4 and 4 by 5. So X is equal to, take the reciprocal of this, so 240 by 113 into 2 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 4 by 5 into the demand. The demand is, this is the demand, 23, 3. Determine the output when the final demand for the output sector 1 alone changes to 23 units. So the 1 is changing, the first one is changing to 23, second one remains the same. So demand is 23 and 3. 2 by 3 into 23, 2 by 3 into 23 plus 1 by 4 into 3. This is 1 by 4 into 23 plus 4 by 5 into 3. That is equal to 240 by 113. This is 46 by 3 plus 3 by 4. And this is 23 by 4 plus 12 by 5. 240 by 113, so it is 193 by 12, 163 by 20 is equal to 193 by 12 into 240 by 113, second one 163 by 20 into 240 by 113, that is equal to 3860 by 113, 1956, divide 3860 by 113, that is 34.16 and 17.31.